All right, thank you very much, Lindsay. And we have Glenn Hall here from the Terre Haute Fire Department, and Glenn has been extremely busy with all the burn bans and 4th of July coming up. What do people need to know about fire safety, especially during this time of the year, Glenn?
This time of year, use common sense. Don't be setting off fireworks that go up in the air or going to shoot off a lot of sparks everywhere. Just do the fact everything's so dry. You wouldn't believe how quick a brush fire can turn into something. If you've watched the news about Colorado, look at that. A little spark turned that into multiple acres of forestry that is burning now, and several houses have been lost. So don't use the fireworks right now.
Well, and a lot of people have been asking that with the bans in place, it's being strongly recommended that they not use fireworks. It's not illegal at this point, but talk about why it could be potentially dangerous.
Right. It's not illegal at this point, but yeah, just the potential of it. Just think one little spark can set your neighbor's house on fire, your house on fire, the neighborhood on fire. That gets out of control so quickly. Dead brush gets out of control so quickly. I mean, it's just the forest fires, you read about them every week, it seems like, in the paper and the news anymore, that they're just out of control. They go so fast, and it's hard to stop them.
Well, and I was just going to go on with that point, too. We've talked about burn bans, and I know we've done several stories on them. You, as a firefighter, how difficult is a brush fire to contain, especially in conditions like this?
Our biggest problem is water. I mean, we're out in the middle of the woods. We can't get water. We either have to carry it in or we have to drag hose far enough to... It's very difficult here with us in the city because we're not used to battling those type of fires. We're used to doing house fires. So we have to rely on a lot of other resources at that point in time if we have one big enough.
Running out of time here, but if people do have questions or if they're kind of on the fence about what they can or can't do, who can they contact or how can they get a hold of you guys?
They could contact our local fire department. The front office will be somewhere that they could start contacting them.
Mm-hmm. And I know, too, with the 4th of July coming up, too, people are inevitably, if I can say that word, inevitably going to do their burning or setting off fireworks. And if something does get out of line, you guys are the people to call. Correct?
Yes. Call 911. If something does get out of line, call 911. And the biggest thing right now is make sure you check your smoke detectors. Because if your house does catch on fire, you want a working smoke detector. Check your smoke detectors.
Absolutely, and the main thing, too, if you can help it at all, don't burn anything. Fireworks are fun, but really this year it's best to leave them up to the professionals. So as we go to break, we're going to take another look at the bottom of your screen for how you can reach the Terre Haute Fire Department.